A Kirby title would be cool. I honestly don't play too much Kirby. I want to. Kirby is a cool series. It's I have 4 Kirby games. I spent a lot of time on Kirby Air Ride. A Kirby Air Ride remake for the Switch 2 would actually be really cool.
Please take a look at this.
What do we get? What do we get? GameCube? GameCube? GameCube! Let's go! GameCube games on Switch 2!
Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic
GameCube!
Nintendo cell shading.
Wind Waker. Give us Fire Emblem. Give us Smash Brothers. Give us Kirby. Come on. Soul Calibur 2! F-Zero! Give me F-Zero online, please. Give us F-Zero online. Okay, that's fine. Mario Sunshine, Path of Radiance, XD, Strikers, Luigi's Mansion, let's go. Pokemon Coliseum! Kirby! Is this Kirby? Warp Star's rating power. He's trying to get it where he Hello? Air Ride! It's Kirby Air Ride! Yeah! I knew it! I knew it! I called it earlier. I was like, we need to get a new Kirby Air Ride. Here we have it. Where's there? Kirby Air Riders. Okay, no, that makes sense. Kirby Air Ride. Let's go. Yeah, he was working on something big. It had to be a Kirby thing. I knew it. I somehow knew it. I called it. Let's go. Let's go. Pete's still in her dress on the bike. Oh, we got jets and skis. Okay. What is all this? Why? Everything is so big. Oh, you can rail. Is this Sonic the Hedgehog? What is this? Whoa. There's a cow. You're riding a... What? 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 You can change costume mid-race? What? What the heck? Mario Kart World. Okay. Okay. Whoa.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh. So it's like F-Zero. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. At 6 a.m. Nintendo, you gotta kill me here. It's the new Donkey Kong game. Oh. Like, learning how the Switch 2 works is a good application to have.
Con 2 controllers have mouse
But, and you can have all these little applications, golf and maracas. This is like little fun applications.
Tour will launch as a paid digital.
But it's paid. This is not something you would want people to pay for. This is something you want on the system innately. This is something you want people to be able to experience so they can understand how your system works. This is like for like the 3DS. If you put Face Raiders or sound or AR games behind a paywall, no one would buy them, except for the people who are very dedicated in the way the system works. It's a bad business decision. Personally, you don't want to put a tutorial behind a paywall. It's like selling video games without the instruction manual. So Amiibo, I like Amiibo. I used to have so much Amiibo. I had like 60 Amiibo at one point. And I just love collecting all the figures for the Nintendo characters. But they are just so underused. They're not like Skylanders or Disney Infinity. They're more like physical DLC. There needs to be more. There needs to be an Amiibo game that really utilizes the extent that Amiibo can be. I have problems with the story. of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Not only are they just inconsistent between each other, they're inconsistent with the rest of the Zelda series. The Imprisoning War is something completely different here than it was when they talked about in Skyward Sword. There's a reason why he's called the Imprisoned, is because it's based on the Imprisoning War, and that's just not a thing here. Age of Calamity Hyrule Warriors was limited to Breath of the Wild, and it already had its story established. And Age of Calamity, the way it played things out, essentially undid whatever Breath of the Wild was going for. It's like a split timeline kind of thing. And so, Tears of the Kingdom, it kind of like retconned some Breath of the Wild things already. With the way Ganon is and all the Zonai stuff. I mean, there was some Zonai stuff in Breath of the Wild, but it wasn't too apparent. And I don't see Hyrule Warriors, Imprisoning War, whatever it's called, Age of Imprisonment. I don't see this doing as well as Age of Calamity. I can't. The thing this has going for it, though, is it's based on Zelda's perspective, which means Link's not going to be there. It being a story that we haven't really been able to properly explore is the only thing it really has going for it. Breath of the Wild, it was based on memories as well, yes, but there was some also kind of time manipulation shenanigans that didn't mesh well with it. Hyrule Warriors, the original game in Definitive Edition, did super well because it worked off an original idea. Age of Calamity and Age of Imprisonment are going to be held back. I can feel it. Age of Imprisonment is. I might give it a go, but based on what I've played from Age of Calamity, it's going to be mediocre at best. I'm pretty sure. And Soul Calibur 2. I used to have this game. I spent so much time in Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube. I played through the Weapons Master mode. I got all the weapons. I got all the characters. I got all the costumes. I 100% completed Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube. And it's going to be a pain to do it again. All of these cart pieces, very difficult to get a hold of. That's not an understatement. Some of them are easy. Some of them are a little easy. But other ones, you have to complete the hardest portions of the story mode, the hardest cup difficulty. This game is insane. And I cannot wait to do it again. My brother and I played this game already. We streamed it over on his channel, called Legendary Epidemic. We streamed it end of 2023, beginning of 2024, something like that. It took us a while to get through this game, but that was my first real experience with Final Fantasy VII. Was just playing that game with him on his YouTube channel. Not Rebirth though, unless Rebirth's coming in later. I can see Rebirth coming down to it eventually. I have not played Hollow Knight before. I don't know the lore there, but I know Silk Song itself has been a predominant joke in the community, saying, "Where's Silk Song? Where's Silk Song? Give us Silk Song," and it's just never happening. And now we have Silk Song. So, good job to the fans. Good job to the fans for finally getting something to show up here for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Donkey Kong has always been an expression of character. He's a little weird sometimes, but he's always been grounded. He's always been a character that, while Mario takes on the more comical style, Donkey Kong, while still somewhat comical, always has a more serious physical tone to him. And I don't know how to explain it right, but this style, this like exaggerated, not exactly grotesque, but close to that, it doesn't fit Donkey Kong. I don't like this. Like, it's fine if they kept his face how they do in the movie. I don't have a big problem with that. It's going to take a little while to get used to, but I don't have a big problem with it. But the exaggerated expressions are just, I never liked that style. I don't care if it's in animation, things like Adventure Time or Chowder or whatever like that. I never liked that. It's disturbing a little bit, honestly. I don't like it. But then you have serious Donkey Kong like this. Like this, I like. But overall, I am super excited for Switch 2.